Hello! Welcome back, everyone. We're doing more Valhalla. Because, yeah. We just finished up Bayonetta. That was fun. I should mention, since I like to do the thing where I have my, like, face just stuck in the screen somewhere, Herman has chewed through, my headphones. Just gonna have to say this on every stream from here on out, I guess, until I can get through to, support and actually get it fixed. So, I have to borrow my wife's headphones, and so now I'm a kitty. Aw, thank you, Luigi guy. Let me get everything set up, and then we'll get the screen region right. Alright, game. I think I have one for GeoGuessr. Game capture. Is this... Yeah, it's looking specifically for Valhalla. Cool, good. Good. Okay, Alt-Enter. There we go. Hectic Culture, what are you doing? You look like an actual Valhalla character on TV now. Are you saying I look like a waifu? Rent is due on the 30th. Make sure your account has the 10,000 you need. Rev do be looking... You know what? Like, I've accepted the kitty ears at this point. I look all right. Screen region? There we go. Thank you. How am I doing on money? I need 10,000. I've got 90. Okay. I can do this. Let's go to work. Alright. I gotta fix the screen still a bit. You can't even really see the kitty ears like this. I can make it smaller so that way you can. Is that filling up this whole area? I think so. Okay, cool. Perfect. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple things for Saturday. So I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as the official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but you wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, then I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me the list. I'll be back sometime. The game's a bit loud? Yeah. Right about here? That looks about right. You'll have to tell me. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Is it a bit quiet now? Let's cut the difference. How's that right there? Do you spike the drinks? I do a little bit. Call it a gut feeling. Did you know that Gil has a crush? He what? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming onto him for ages. He's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backwards and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. So the errands for to take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Huh. Alright, Ben. Off to the office I go. You can make the drinks from this game in Space Station 13. In, like, the chemist lab? That was, like, my favorite job. As for me... Time to make some drinks and change some lives. Gil with a crush, huh? This the place, great. Oh, if it isn't. Oh, it's Miku! Otsani Miku! Yay! Isn't Space Station 13 way older in this game? It might be, but I mean, like, they could have added it. Space Station 14's a thing now. What? Why? Hey, Jill. But is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stalked woman incoming. Door's open. Go ahead, the door's on the left. It's Steam release and not running on Internet Explorer. It's good. That's an improvement. Rad Shiba, hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? What's that dog doing? SS14 is SS13, but in Unity. I didn't even know there was an SS13. Or a Space Station 13. No, I did. Catboy on TV? Yeah. Where does she? Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey kid, I'll have the usual. Right. You remember me after 2 weeks. You want a giant ass beer, if I recall correctly. Here. This seems right. Paper's been a mess lately. You think with all that happening, they'd stay for more reports. All they're asking for is vacations that can't be afforded to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty page that'll over-sensationalize anything and report useless things? Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls, and not in the non-pleasant way. Confirm for liking cock and ball torture? Jesus fuck. Levels are way too loud now. I had to turn it down a bit. Is that better? Zimbatsu Corp and the company that have eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, in the best case scenario, is that they buy the damn operation to keep you quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever the lackeys picked up last week, but if I overstep my ass over the line, or if I overstep, it's my ass on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The Bitcoin has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday, they closed one that served as a key part of the drug trafficking ring. And last week, they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh? Not to mention there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep using those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that after some restructuring, restructuring will begin at BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid, let's try a Moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break from routine from time to time. Okay. You don't get to bake anything. Actually, do I need the money? I might need the money. Three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, fuck. I don't think he tips. There you go. Now, let's see what this ruckus is about. What brought you here? All right, didn't you see Lilum come in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one for the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want to interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Checks out. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. What a lad. What an absolute fella. She's a minor? Is she? At least he's honest? Yeah. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also hot ass and tits. She's not? Okay, that's good. Donovan doesn't get assaulted enough. Well, let me read this line real quick, then we'll see. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. Okay, yeah, you're right. I want to just know how detailed those King class Chia models are personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can't resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one, and guessing you have quite a selective memory. Like I said, I find that people that talk about how, like, you know, irresistible they are like this, aren't. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. Oh, okay, I'm glad that's okay then. In fact, I'm pretty convinced that she gets off to the thought of me cheating on her. Luigi guy, just ban anyone who says NTR. So that limit Loam isn't here, huh? This guy does need to leave. I have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. What if I told you some people relate to this guy IRL? I'm sure. No one said NTR, I know there's enough of a delay that I can call that out, and by the time it happens. But you guys surprised me. You were actually not as cursed as I expected. So thank you for that, chat. As far as I understand, it's like cucking, but like you get off to it. And it's anime. I don't understand it beyond that. I don't really wanna. That's enough of an understanding where I'm like, this sucks. Hey, after you've done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Some people are into their spouses cheating on them for some reason. Okay. You do you. I think it would be a lot better to have a functional relationship where you can work out, like, being in an open relationship or whatever. Rather than getting off to cheating. That's just weird to me. I did the wrong one. look at this guy right here. Rye in chat says balls. First time chatter already knows the fucking vibe here. He's like balls. And I'm about it. Don't yuck someone else's yum. No, I do what I want. I'm sorry, you said mix. Oop. Alright, I guess I won't make it special. Mix. Okay, I was doing the bigger one. It's been a minute since I played this game. NTR is specifically someone's entire life being thrown into a trash bin, swirling into a black hole, and it's apparently hot. That seems... not healthy. Like, jerk off to whatever, but like, the stuff you ingest affects your mind? You know? Like, if you watch a lot of like really out there porn, you're gonna expect sex to be like that. Or you're gonna want that. And that's not good for your brain. And real people aren't like porn? Cue some virgin on Twitter or whatever, adding me and being like, listen, just because I have a fantasy about such and such doesn't mean I'm into it. I told him, Tilda. I didn't get a chance to check the our message back because I was live, but yeah, that's fucking wild. The doors, I unlocked the deadbolt. When they came by, it just sort of stood next to the door, looking through the people until they left, and then unlocked it. So you should be able to get in. Same coworker that kept fucking up their job? Nope, someone else. Different department. Hiding from the penis inspection crew is a valid tactic, yeah. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone who looked a bit like her. Guy left. Alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Diana. I hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems like you had a hearty talk. I'm home, I stopped by the store, got us some dinners, thank you. I'll probably do this for a little bit, and then I'll stop since I'm kind of like blowing out my voice. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple photos. Donna, not Diana. Okay. Dana? How nice of you. It's nothing, really. She did hide me, so it's the least I could do. Music's bopping? Thanks, I picked it myself. But, well, while we're here already, mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Miss Idol wants something sweet. I don't remember what she wanted, or what she got last time. How about a moon blast? Actually, I need money. What's the most expensive thing I can make this rich person pay for? Sugar Ash, 150. Blue Fairy. Moonblast. Brandini. Piano Woman. Piano Woman it is. There's something you can do here? Yeah. How many clowns are there at work that you can't even keep track of which one did what bullshit? In game or at my wife's work? In game, there's not that many characters. At my wife's work, unfortunately, a lot of them are clowns. My wife has a hard job, and I love and respect her. So do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but it wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. Fair enough. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed into a relationship. Oh, really? Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been hiding a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We're both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend that much time together. It all got started when you read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. Oh yeah, I remember that. He offered to help with that, and after you read it, I thought, sure, why not? Wife loving hours? Yeah. I love my wife. She puts up with that bullshit so we can have a nice life here. You know? Wife is awesome. Thank you for the sub, by the way. I'm gonna go with Hectate because I can't pronounce the first part of your name. Artesia Hectate? Hecatite? I can't pronounce the last part either. I already knew him well enough. It wouldn't hurt to try. Oh, nice. He's a stick in the mud when his planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. Happy wife, happy life. It's important. Take care of your loved ones, you know? Make that bacon. Figuratively or literally, what are we having for dinner? I see. You know, I met two of your fans recently. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. Oh, I'm having steak. Oh, fuck yeah. We might just do one day today. So that way I can hang out with the wife some. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit well. Many people like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier, more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't heard much. I haven't had much exposure to your work, but a few things I've heard are really good. Not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Tea-like. Remember, something bitter but girly is fine too. Tea-like? Don't we literally have tea? I might have to just like scroll through all of them. Fuck. Okay. Bottled drinks? Oh, literally spiced tea. Okay. Here. Perfect. Hey, you're King Class Chia, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and DVC or DFC 72? We both serve the same purpose, but is that what fuck, what is her name? Dorothy. Thank you. It's been a minute since we played this. That's what Dorothy is? Okay. DFC-72s have a port on their head, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds. We're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off for functionality and power for appearance, you could say. I see. So anything new for this concert? Well, it's an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those who couldn't go to the first one. We always try and spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There's this one time I sang a cover of a song by Blink. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love Is Drug. You know the Blink girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different they are from their onstage personas they are. Really? Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times, but she also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Ina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. It's hard to believe. I mean, their image is that they're stoic girls with little expression. Almost like a Victorian dolls or something. Well, I wanted to pop out in public. And once they told me if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route of becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. Wouldn't say they went the opposite way. Opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. That's awesome. Sure, I guess. Well, I gotta go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first. All right? Dice Soap, thank you for the sub. I think today is the last day of September, so if you're interested in getting a cheap-ass sub, now's the time to do it. Thank you, by the way. So nice of her to order a big one, too. Yeah. A big one that's just booze. Do not put in ketamine. Yeah, too late for that. Here, sparkling. It's always a pleasure, Chill. Alcohol does not oh, fuck. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Gil's back. I'll take my break. All right. Doesn't she have a concert tonight? Look, who hasn't gotten shit-faced on stage before? Try not to do that anymore. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Hey, thank you for the gift sub. None of your business. Wife can now wife post. All right, then. Where? There I am. You're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of the boss's chicken buckets. The boss asked you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. All right. Greetings. Yeah, I've been streaming this for a minute. It's good. Double kitty action. Still, what can I get you? I'll go with the Bleeding Jane today. Okay. And so nice of her to ask for a big one. Anything else? Blended. Here you go. Thank you. So what brought you here today? Waiting for stay? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped by to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When you first saw you, I doubted you ever come in here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quite secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Gil's the one that you can owe that to. Guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need a cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really. He's a bit out of it today, though. You see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone's paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think heard or read something about that, but I'm having my doubts. Probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safeguarded, but at the event at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many had dropped their armor right there and fled while the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take off their armor manually to run away. All happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't lucky. They got more beat up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights, many of the white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. The whole scientific community is rejoicing on a race to reverse engineer the suits to take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of armor fetch high price these days. Can anyone see any profit from research to justify the expenses? It's new tech. A whole new field of ripe with patents just opened for many. So I'd bet. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There's one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack, captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people, including himself. The sex of his unit's armor was heavily modified to the point that they looked like a squad of Hinshin heroes. I'm probably gonna finish at the end of this day, so I'm probably, like, if you start dinner, I'll probably be done by then. I'm starting to blow out my throat, so... What are you wearing? I'm wearing my wife's kitty ear headphones because my cat actually chewed through the cable on the other one, so I have to wear kitty ears now. It's the only over-ear headphones we've got. I'll make some tea too. Thank you, my love. And what? They looked really gaudy. Turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS still intact. They're one of the most wanted people to be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. Also helps put a front that makes people lower their guard. Should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, and fun fact. Failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow for that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zanbatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zanbatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. They're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. It's just a big corporation. So they just happen to have control over what tantamount to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use their product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way, or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in lots of trouble. Zaibatsu? Okay. Cat literally making me a cat, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, the ears are kind of, like, above the line right now because I'm sitting up straight like I should be. Let's not start with the theme parks or the like. They're dystopian in their own... And again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. It's just a front for whatever the council behind Zanbatsu Corp choose. Shrimp check? Yeah, seriously. Makes a fool of himself, and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zanbatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, hint what? Can I get a Brantini here, please? Sure. Let's give her a Brantini. A big one? Because I need to pay rent? age. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. Amakuni still streaming? Yeah, she streams. Like, often. Thanks. Ima has like weird stream schedules. She will stream for either like no time for a week, or she'll go for like an all day thing because she can't sleep. But you know, I'm the streamer you're watching right now, so let's try and focus on that rather than trying to divert people to other chats. So I take it that you're in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Well, yeah. What do some people eating spaghetti and some people using heavy machinery in a transport container using pallets have in common? I don't know. What do they have in common? What's your longest stream? 24 hours. I did it for charity. It was the first charity stream that Vinesauce did. It was for, it was actually closer to like 25. Because like the stream kept cutting out after a while. A forklift. Okay, you're banned. Normally I go for like, you know, 2 to like 6, 8 hours, depending on the day. But yeah, 1 to 6 is my usual schedule. I'll go up to like 8 or 7, depending. On days with Mike, I go a bit longer because he has a later time slot than me. But I also start earlier. Oh yeah, no, those are hair curls. She's not like wide. She's tiny. I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the new Kira Miku concert. Nice. Oh right, it turns out she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised that she remembered my name though. It was like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, those rumors about her being really nice in person are actually true. Amazing. It's a follow glitch problem. When you follow a streamer, it follows them for a few seconds, but unfollows them without the user. Did this to random streamers from the biggest to smallest ones. Okay, double check that you're following me then. That's super annoying, but thank you for letting me know. That's so weird. I mean, you always wanted to be, want the famous people to be nice in real life, but having such a backing to that claim, to hear that she's nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that what's made her famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. He actually managed to get certain contracts over other, more powerful people, all thanks to being a nice guy overall. Honestly. Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, Daddy, do you really believe that she's saying that she was just here that easily? Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. The follow button functions for me aside from one person I watch. Cool. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has the unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. You'd be surprised how easily I can disguise myself with a different hairdo and a cap. I mean, your hair is pretty obvious. I see. Wonder if I could get into the disabled line with Say with her wounds. Although she probably would nag me about how she doesn't eat and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you give me a classic drink? Sure. I think she's had Bleeding Janes before. She likes, what, sweet? What did she order previously? She ordered Moonblast. Let's see what flavors there are on a Moonblast. Sweet, girly, and happy. All right. You want a classic drink. Frothy water. What about Brantini? Sweet and happy. So she likes sweet, but you want classic. Classy, not classic. Okay. Bad touch. Well, Brantini should do just fine. Classic, not class. Okay. So Bleeding Jane then. Yeah, it literally says right there. Okay. Oh, what in God's name happened? You're paying my rent because you're rich. Boop, boo, doo, 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 doo. Here, have some food. Get shit faced. Let's go. Here. Thank you. I think you should know about this. About what? Say told me about your eye. That? Oh yeah, I knew. You did? Say told me. I'm alright. Don't worry. It's quite the, I mean, damn. We all have a share of painful stories. I might be just as shocked about hearing something from you. I've gotten over it, but every time someone brings attention to my eye, it starts hurting. Taking a replacement is good enough, but remembering it hurts a bit. Oh. Still, did she tell you about that Vergello guy? Didn't she? You know him? Vergello Armando didn't net any results after digging deeper. We found another name. Timothy Mercury, branded traitor after killing a fellow white knight, declared MIA. Seems like the guy knew how to hide himself. What are you gonna do? At the very least, seek him to thank him. It's the least I can do. Oh, wait. I know.
Kitty ears are amazing.
Well, thank you.
I think you should keep the kitty ears. It's a good look for you. I'm not even joking.
Chat keeps bullying me about the kitty ears.
Why?
They're like, why are you a cat boy now? And I have to I have to explain what happened every time. They are actually a fairly nice pair of, like,
right?
yeah.
Like, they're really solid.
They're kind of like bassy and they don't really have the high ends, but they're all right. Like, you know, they're better than I expected.
Yeah.
Catboy is adorable. It's wonderful. Yes, he's adorable. Cutest of Catboys, kitty face.
So cute.
Well, you're cute.
It's like 20 minutes.
Okay. I'm probably closer than that to I'm just gonna finish out the day. Okay, love you. Thank you. She's cute. I like her. Just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyway? I get trying to crack in on it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. The fuck? Should, like, marry her? You think? I mean, I like her. Like, you think I got a shot? Go for it? Okay. Next time I see her, I'll ask her. Seems like a big jump, though. I mean, she did give me tea and let me wear her cat ear headphones. It'd be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? Zaibatsu. I've been so paranoid about making the White Knight untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in the database so someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from it. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. A no patent registry in their right mind would approve that global shutdown signal. Let alone how immobilized everyone still inside one of those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using the suits that are still by all means illegal? The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Well, why do it though? You have so much money, you can start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think that you're above the law there is. And this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, you ever cover up any fuck ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, anyway, I gotta go. Bye. Please come again. Alma. No hello? Pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First, the reading stopped, then you saying stop, then saying please and thanks stops. Before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to greet me properly this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary while I ponder weak and weary. Over many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping. As the sound of a gently rapping on my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Why do you have this entire thing memorized? You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Quoted the bartender, I did not. So you like poetry? I had a phrase. Or a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. You fucking know it would be a big one. That's where I'm doing right now. I'm paying fucking rent. For some reason, I expected cobalt velvet to be in the B section. I like a good a ground po every now and then. The cow look is endearing. Come on. On the rocks and mixed. Cobalt velvet. You know, cobalt. The B is the important letter there. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No. That doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today, my daily card reading told me that I'd meet a great change, thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me that I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring worlds to the occult scientist singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill? I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. What? Why? Relax, it's not even that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. Now that would be embarrassing. Ugh. You're not still like that, right? Gods no, I gave up the whole occult stuff. Just remembering all that stuff is... Ugh. I don't know. I still like the way you looked. All dressed in black with that rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick? Oh god, I have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday, I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run back checks on like that. Use a search engine, you know? I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? Realize the main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You're obsessed with occultism, and I just wanted to kiss all the I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kind of accomplished that in middle school, but still sort of haunts me today. I underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down, especially if they think that you're still that girl that kissed them for fun, and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Tea is good. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask, why the 69? Nice. It's supposed to be 69, not 69. It's supposed to be 69, not 69. Like in a reference to the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Nice. Jill, there's nobody that would read that as 6'9". I was 12 at the time. Even at 12? I fucking knew what 6'9 was, 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. At least sweeten up things up a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Sure. Okay, so I need 4 of these to make it a big one. With optional ketamine. Revenge ketamine. Guess who's not waking up tomorrow? Not until the night. You are gonna have a fucking hangover, bitch. Here you go. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? So anyway, how's your sex life? That's sudden. You dug through my past. I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine. Last long-lasting relationship, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yup. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I describe as such. I've introduced them to my family and all. First one was in high school. Broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. Honestly. Got cheated on once and just was like, done, you know? Went to the baby shower, gave him a blanket and Hello Moon. Guy didn't show up. Probably scared of me. I knew that she didn't really know how to love people right, and I figured that kid deserved a decent life. That's the last I ever spoke to her. She was gonna have to raise that kid all by herself too, because I know that guy was not gonna be involved. The second was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought he'd be funny to punch me in the arm. Started with really friendly hits, and before you know it, anyways. The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. Yeah, people have been throwing out gift subs like left, right, and center today, man. And then there's Richard, who spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. Yeah, it's all good. It happens. This is the same publisher that does World of Horror? No idea. Last day for discounted subs, so people are shotgunning him out. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He just distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want to have kids. There's a part of me that wanted to believe that even just for a little bit, that maybe he'd change his mind. But as much as I grew to love him, one detail kept growing a gap between us. At one point, I just had to break up with him. I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will you? A big beer? Yeah. You're fine. Doot. Well, thank you, Nunya. I'm really glad that you did that. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, and 8. Mixed. There you are. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Got one more question while we're even. Oh, you really are embarrassed of that blog. Sure, ask away. What age did you get those implants in your boobs? I love you, and I know you're just saying that in jest. But I lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't, and I won't take it as a joke. As such, and honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real, and they're spectacular. Now ask a real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one, and one chance to call me by my full name as compensation then. I'll gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping, because my real question was, how did you get your hand chopped? Chopped. Well, a couple of reasons. First is that I spend lots of time typing, and these replacements help avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh. There's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. When I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more. Small things, but they don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How'd your family take the operation? Took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, during emotional moments, but as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly after my operation, there was an accident on a highway. One of the victims was a young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told him to check if they were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's choice if they can get natural replacements. A bit of cosmetic treatment could pass them off as their original hands with no problem. Last I heard, they were compatible and family agreed to the donation. That's great. But I want to replace my own arms and legs with cybernetics IRL. I would worry about proprietary software. You know how Stadia just got like, what, shit canned? I was trying to think of a better word for it. Just got like, you know, removed, and everyone's getting a refund because like the service is just not on anymore. What if that was your arm or your leg? Discontinued. There you go. Like, I've talked about this before. Like, I like the idea of being able to like jump 10 feet without having to worry about stuff. I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it. It's gonna be like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is gonna be the person who comes out with something like that. And so it's like, do I want to trust Elon Musk with my legs or my arms? Some prosthetics IRL need Windows updates. Exactly. He already did. I know he's trying. He's stupid. Neuralink. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. You didn't tell your mom about that. I didn't want to pester the poor girl. So are we cool now? Are we even? Are we? You seem pretty pissed about the comments regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry. It sounded like less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I got to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. Why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and only one chance, and you just used it up. Damn it. Surprise. Hey, Alma, this might be weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Not particularly, no. There was this paper I read once about that was quite interesting. Huh? Proposed a scenario where a nanomachine cluster would leave the body after death, then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would be basically like an image, not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell because any such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like the brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Is this game good? Yeah. I mean, you know, it's essentially a dating sim, I guess. So if you don't like that, it's not good. But, you know, it's got a good cyberpunk story. If you want cyberpunk game that's not about shooting, It's like the one game on the market. It's not a dating sim, it's a bartender sim. Okay, yeah, but like, you know, it's a dating sim without the dating. There you go. I think that's what they even called it, or say about it. Wasn't it originally called like Waifu Bar or something like that? Food's ready, kitty boy. Please don't do this to me, wife. I love you. Still an interesting read, though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been a while he was out. True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... I never called it a dating sim. There are 3 types of player characters. Non-ciphers, partial ciphers, and true ciphers. Agreed or disagreed? What the fuck are you talking about? Like Hive Swap. Waifu Bartending is the website. waifubartending.com. That sounds like a thing, but I don't know what it means. Like, sounds like words. And I guess things are either something, not something, or partially something. So that True Cipher is a Dark Souls character. Partial Cipher is a dating sim character. Non-Cipher is like Dana. What? There's like, yeah, you don't really date anyone. You don't really get that much autonomy. It's more just like a visual novel, I guess, yeah. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? Okay. That I am. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't those twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't exactly expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in the ring, right? Sure. In my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? You don't go around calling soap operas fake. What the fuck are you talking about? Dark Souls character doesn't think, just does. Partial Cipher has history in the world, but only does things that you want them to do. Non-Ciphers do things even if you don't want them to. I mean, I guess. I think part of like enjoying wrestling is like being a kayfabe as yourself and accepting that it is fantasy, but not acting like it's fantasy. Would I be a face or a heel? Face is like a pretty boy. Face is like John Cena. Heel is, you know, a bad guy. A guy who's like you love to hate. Pull. I don't know if there are other types. I think jabroni is another one. I like the aesthetic of the heel, but I don't know if I could pull it off. A lot of streamers go with the idea of becoming a heel, essentially becoming a hateable person. Dr. Disrespect, good example of a streamer who's a heel. Like, he's an asshole, and that's his persona, you know? The reason you watch him is because he's an asshole, you know? But, like, that's kayfabe. He's not actually like that, I guess. He has a different actual real personality. I'm just me. I don't know if that makes me a good person or a bad person. You might as well see it as a form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. I mean, yeah, the injuries are real. You're a face, but it's some edge. Closer to Batman than Superman. I'll accept that. Superman's a good face. I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, it won't stand for anyone. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Wait, what? Come here, fuck boy. Fuck boy! 8th grade what? Yeah, I don't understand that line. Oh, good. I got enough money for rent. Hey, feel like an adult. Let's go. There was a moment in wrestling where a 90-year-old woman gave birth to a hand and the hand eventually went to college. Good for them. 59% of chat says I'd be a heel. All right, I'll just be an asshole. That's where you come in with the chair, you know? I'm gonna read over this stuff and then we'll probably switch, or I'll probably stop for the night. Nation to adopt a current standard for artificial intelligence for robots. It was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights in order to sustain long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Fortunately, it saw a year of numerous reports of full identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent measures. You know, it's unknown what kind of laws we'll have regarding their existence. Okay. Yeah, this whole salvage thing that they were talking about. Salvagers. Pro wrestling. 30-minute bout. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. She shot me out. Name sounds silly, but a bit hard to pronounce, but good thing is actually called Valhalla. Funny numbers and letters just code. Anyway, I visited this cute small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think it was an area called the Neon District. At first, it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back. But since I got in, it really felt itself at home. Bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts. The boss is such a class act. Even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. Looking forward to visiting again. The drink's very tasty, even though they weren't really made of real alcohol. That's amazing. I'm eating all the food. I know. I need to... All right. Anything new on 4chan? Okay. Doesn't look like there is. All right. Let's go ahead and do a save then. I read the things. All right. I smell some amazing smelling steak out in the living room, so I'm going to go and get that. They have these like prepackaged steak meal combo things at the store. My wife deserves any of the food that she wants. But yeah, definitely pog moment. There's a steak out there waiting for me. So I'm gonna check and see if there's any art. No new art on the board. Check Twitter. Nothing. Chris Chan is trending because someone did fan art of them. Did they ever catch him? Like, is he still MIA? Or she still MIA? Oh, they caught him again. Because I know that they snuck away at one point. It's just not probably a good idea. How about we just let's talk about cum. Cum. You're right. Fake story? Okay, good. Good. That was a rumor. Okay, I thought that was real. All right. Well, anyway. That's good that happened. Or it did not happen, I guess. And that's gonna be it for me for now and for this glad to see you still catboying. Swear to God. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you Monday with probably Bayonetta 2 and some sort of stream with Mike. Probably, like, if I have my way, it's game theory, and film theory and crap like that. Maybe not film theory. There's probably a lot of copyrighted crap in there. Game theory should be fun, though. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Where's the button?